Peace, my family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good nine mind. I just want to send you guys that good healing energy your way. And also, hope you keeping that positive mindset in every situation and obstacle that you place and that you face and that you will overcome. I just want to come on here to share another clip from Dr. Malachi York's book called The Science of the Healing. In this clip is speaking about the lotus plant. And it goes like this. Long ago, even though the third eye was considered human spiritual eye, it could see on the physical plane. It was capable of extending vision to distant points. It could see the various planes of life from physical to spiritual, and it was a transmitter of thought as well as sight. When the third eye is used, the physical viewpoint is not used. The spiritual viewpoint is. The whole body becomes filled with light. The whole body means the physical body and the etheric body. In order for this to be done, the activity in the seat has to be developed. The development is through meditation, breathing exercises, spiritual deeds, and sincere spiritual teachings. The brow and the crown chakra. The brow and the crown. There are two glands that are important to opening the third eye. The first is the pituitary gland, which is the negative and feminine. It is associated with the spiritual and psychic center, the brow seat. Second, the pineal gland, which is positive and masculine, and is associated with the crown seat. First, we will discuss the pineal gland. This word is from the word pina, which refers to the pine cone. Because it was a pine cone shape, it is the size of a pea, and it is said that the pineal gland represents the umbilical optic nerve. Extending out from the pineal gland, it is a tiny hair-like projection vibrating at tremendous speed. When the projection vibrates at a higher speed, it vibrates at a frequency that is common to one of the planes. The plane whose frequency the vibration is common with is the plane that the person becomes in tune with. Before puberty, the pineal gland has spiritual functions, meaning the center from which resonates the mental and spiritual powers of the soul. During the first 7 years, the children live by impulse, intuition, and instinct. At this time, the third eye is predominantly opened, and the oversoul etheric body sends its messages through quite easily. The pineal gland at the age of 7 years tends to partially disintegrate, not performing what it did for the first 7 years of growth. A child is said to be shaped at the age of 7. His personality is already formed. He becomes physical. His third eye usually becomes closed because of the parental indoctrination. The pineal gland physically decreases until the age of puberty, usually at age 13, when the pituitary gland assumes the function of the pineal gland. And this is the functions of the third eye. It goes into that. The functions of the third eye. First, all messages received by the physical senses, 7 of them, must be sent to the oversoul, the etheric body. This is done through the third eye. Second, all messages received by the spiritual senses can only be sent to the physical consciousness by the third eye. 3. The third eye sends messages of knowledge from one level of the mind to the other. And there are 3 levels. A is the normal level, B is the subconscious level, and C is the superconscious level. Your mind has a numerous amount of memory vaults used for storage of the many experiences you have encountered. Although your normal level of consciousness does not possess access to this knowledge at various times, it is and receives intuition or instinct from the oversoul, the etheric body, which does have access to this information or this knowledge. And this is the reason why you may have stated, I have been here before, or I remember this incident, or I have done this before. The mind levels interlock with each other. One form of message sending is intuition. If the third eye is not opened or it is disturbed by emotional stresses, messages between mind levels may be hindered, delayed, or sometimes completely interrupted. That's why you have to focus on not being stressed. You have to let the energies flow. And knowing that you will figure it out, you will solve the problem, and you will overcome. Let your worries, let your stress go. And that part right there was my words. And we're going on. The next thing is from this point where he was speaking about, I have been here before, or I remember this incident, or I have done this before. And now we're at the next section, and it goes like this. The mind levels interlock with each other. One form of message sending is intuition. If the third eye is not open or it is disturbed by emotional stresses, messages between mind levels may be hindered, delayed, or sometimes completely interrupted. The third eye serves as an area for serves as an area for perceiving planes of life other than the physical plane. Remember, there are 7 planes. When a person speaks to you, your hearing system registers to the sound of voice, which you relate to as words, and place a meaning to it. However, the meaning that a speaker intends to attach by a certain word may not be all the same as the thought you attach to the word. The third eye, through inner sensitivity, receives the sound of the speaker's voice, but also the thought impulses or impressions projecting mental and emotionally. Thus, you know the exact meaning communication to you. 6. With the eyes, you see the physical objects, and that is all. With the third eye properly polarized and receptacle to the aura or an object, it becomes possible to receive much additional information. You may be able to perceive something or the persons who have been involved with, or you may sense something of its past history or the history of persons who have been associated with it. And I am going to leave it right here. So I just want to let y'all know again that my family, it is all love. And hope you out there, again, still keeping your mind right. Peace.